I feel like a lot of folks know Work Dad, but I'd love to just chat a little bit about who Dad is, which is who Jim Moffatt is to me. He is the greatest dad I could ask for. He's hardworking, loyal. He's just super loving, so dedicated to us.
Jim has a unique ability to ensure that people feel connected. He was laser focused on ensuring that we were really promoting a truly diverse workforce.
I retired from Deloitte Consulting as the global CEO. I was at the firm for roughly 32 years, and we help companies figure out what their issues are and how to solve those problems. During my career at Deloitte, I'm most proud of establishing our pro bono programs nationally and the work we did in education and health and human services.
If I think about Jim and certainly how he brought more leadership and thinking about how we could have a bigger impact externally, I was truly blessed because I worked very closely with him to support at that time the moonshot. We're really looking for ways in which you could have a profound impact in reducing the incidence of cancer here in the US. And we were in a unique position to actually work with the White House and to think about how we could actually take on that challenge and think about new and innovative ways in which we could drive. That was another opportunity where, again, Jim's leadership, but also commitment to really helping others came through.
You know, you walk away understanding that you're bringing something that really very few organizations could do. And you're having the opportunity on that stage to bring together a group that can drive impact that affects hundreds and thousands of lives. And, you know, there's not much better than that.
When I was growing up, we always heard about UCSD and UCLA, which is where he got his MBA. I know he gets so much out of that work and loves giving back because UCSD gave him a lot, and he grew up a lot there.
Being on the baseball team changed me in a number of ways. I learned teamwork, I learned about self-sacrifice, but it also gave me kind of a social network that was different than what I got through academics. There is a piece to say part of what we need to do is to give back and provide the same support. The change I want to make for UC San Diego now is to help prepare it for the future. I can't imagine California without the UC system. The economic impact, whether it be employment, whether it be the research, just the talent that goes into the community is untapped anywhere else. And so I'm passionate about it.
So Jim, I feel honored and privileged to be here today to congratulate you on your Changemaker Award. There is nobody more deserving in my eyes than you. We've had the unique opportunity of working closely together for over 15 years. You live this change maker in everything that you do.
Okay, Philip, say congrats to your grandfather. He says congrats on the big award.
And Changemaker in particular, it really gets at the heart of what I've aspired to do throughout my career. It's really what UC San Diego is all about, creating and developing young people who can be lifelong change makers. So honored, humbled, excited.
So I'm Shelley O'Connor, class of 1983, Muir College, grew up in San Diego, love Southern California. I'm currently back on the East Coast. I'm chairman and CEO of Morgan Stanley's US Banks. When I think of change makers, I think of how people come into a situation, they think about things differently and they push forward, they take risks. When I walked into Wall Street in the early 1980s, there weren't a lot of women in senior leadership roles. I really wanted to work as hard as I could and make a difference. Key part of that is bringing more women into financial services. I played a very small part, but I have felt very passionate about it, to not just be the one woman in the room, but be in a room with many women in leadership roles. I've been so honored to be associated with a couple of organizations. I'm a board member of Catalyst. They help advance women in the workplace. And then the other organization I've been involved with is called Makers. It was originally a partnership between AOL and the public broadcasting system to simply tell the stories of successful women at every level of society.
For women in a male-dominated institution of any kind, they're not always going to have open doors. You're going to have to create those. So the fact that she's taken that ethos of wanting to learn about all parts of the company, all the way to the corporate boardroom, really shows the tenaciousness, the commitment, the intelligence, and just to look at the entire trajectory from her entry level all the way to her current position as chairman and CEO of Morgan Stanley Private Bank and Morgan Stanley Bank. It's a record to admire.
When I think back to being a psychology major at UCSD, and I think about what I learned at UCSD and what I took with me, my psychology major actually came in such a meaningful way for me at every point of my career at Morgan Stanley. I had an opportunity to go in and speak to a couple hundred students at UCSD. I was so honored to do it. It brought back so many great memories. I'm very proud to be UCSD alumni.
Well, Shelley, since you left UC San Diego, this is now a remarkable path. And congratulations for this amazing award. You absolutely deserve it.
So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank a few very important people at UCSD. First of all, Chancellor Pradeep Khosla, Dean Carol Padden, Doug Kurtz, and then of course the entire UCSD leadership team and the alumni. It's an honor to be recognized for this award. Thank you.